Yo, what is going on YouTube? Today we have another trade breakdown. I'm going to be breaking down two trades that I took on NASDAQ today. Absolute bangers. The first one was over a 1 to 6 RR. It was absolutely amazing and it was inside of a range day. Most people are getting chopped inside of a range day, but I have something special for you guys. Chances are the reason why you're losing inside of a ranging consolidated conditions, it's not because of your strategy. You don't have to change anything necessarily. You just have to understand the core fundamentals on why price is moving the way it is and where you should be entering opposed to where you shouldn't be entering. But let's get straight into it. Before we start, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. So before we go over the trade, we have to understand the main system that's going to allow us to take profits inside of a ranging day. So we're going to want to be focused on external range liquidity and internal range liquidity. Now, when price trades to the external range, which is going to be right here, price is going to have a sharp downturn into internal range. And it's going to go like this, taking out some of that internal range. Now, what we want to pair this with, now that we know we should only be taking trades that are on the external range, because say we're taking a trade right here where we're only taking a few highs, then that's not going to do anything. We're going to get chopped out if we're trying to short in here. We want to be on the very outer portion of that range. So once those highs are taking the very external ones, like right here, this is going to allow us to find a proper setup. Okay, but what do we have to pair with this? We have to have the proper timing. And the best time to trade this is going to be during New York AM session, because you're going to have news events, you're going to have volatility, and price is actually going to have some follow through. Because this setup might only give you a 1-to-1, maybe at most a 1-to-2 RR, and it's not even going to reach the full target. Let's say this is during London session, maybe pre-market AM session. Whereas this trade right here, because it's during New York AM session, we're going to have proper follow through and continuation. And that's exactly what we got today. Now headed over to the trade, let's take a look at what was the main conditions we were looking at. Price came up, took out this main high. We had some more highs, but really the main highs had already been taken out. Now, a lot of people had a long bias. I did not, because how are we going to leave 1, 2, how are we going to leave 5, 6 highs? That's not very practical. If we're going to run up, it's not going to happen when we leave those lows. And granted, it can happen. We can leave a bunch of lows and run up, but I don't want to be in that trade because I know that there's a high probability that's going to come back on us. Now going down to some of these lower time frames, price started to turn around right around here. Price took out this high. And again, what does this look like? This was a telltale sign that we're going to come back. This whole setup is AMD. We have accumulation. We have 2 manipulations right here. And then we're finally going to have our distribution right here. This is not right. Before we make a run up, we're going to want to take like a major low, these major lows right here. Like, why are we just going to leave them? That's already telling me that price is going to come back for them. So sure enough, this is the execution right here. We had a short at the top, took some profits right here, took some more profits right here. Now, what did I see? What was the run up to this? How did I spot this trade? So of course we had mentioned, hey guys, I'm extremely bearish because of this reason. You know, we have all these lows built up. We just took out some major points of highs and we have lows left over. First thing we had, and let's clean this up a little bit. We had this inversion right here. We're going to have a 1 minute fair value gap, which was my final decision factor in me going short, because I knew I needed a little bit more confirmation. We're shorting off of the top of the range. We're never trying to catch the very high of the day. We're trying to just have profitable trades, because in the long run, that's what's going to allow us to take payouts. Short right here. Stop was right about here. And then it looks like our final TP was this low right here. And sure enough, we ran up. This is why you can't be too greedy, guys. I saw that we were consolidating. Once it gets to a certain point in time of the day, right around like midway through the 10 a.m. candle, that's when I start taking profit. Because realistically, if we're going to run, it's going to run quick. It's not going to just consolidate right here. Again, this was our trade. Absolute banger. But what did we learn from this? You have to trade on the external range liquidity. Let's mark out what the external range liquidity is. These highs, and then all of these lows down here are internal range. And sorry, let me mark them out like this. So this is going to be internal range liquidity. This is going to be external range liquidity. And once price takes out that high, we're in the proper time, which is New York game session. We're going to have an absolute banger with proper continuation. So not only didn't we end there today, we also took another trade. It's going to be over here. Once price had kind of moved bullishly, took out those lows that we were looking for. Now we saw an hourly fair value gap form. And we also had an inversion fair value gap right around here. So multiple factors have the 1 hour fair value gap. And then what were our targets like? Our first targets were these highs. Again, we have our delivery from the hourly fair value gap. Going over to the 5 minute, we had this inversion. Now that was our entry. So again, our process is always going to be targets, delivery, entry. Entry was the fair value inversion fair value gap on the 5 minute. Stop started right here. Target these highs. We moved our stop as it went up right around there. Absolute banger. And something I want to mention, this trade, even though it has like some different conditions, different reasonings for our entry, that's a short, this is a long. Same setup. We took out liquidity. We're delivering from an area. So right here, we're delivering from the external range liquidity. We're delivering from the hourly fair value gap. And then our execution, this is a 5 minute inversion, 2 minute inversion with a 1 minute fair value gap. So same process repeated every single day. This is how you can extract money out of the markets. Scale your account, move your profits into a live account. Anything that you want to do is possible with a consistent process, but you guys have to want it just as bad as me. You guys have to show up every single day and just have the most amount of discipline where you're not taking unnecessary trades. You're only taking these high probability ones. And ultimately, you're going to have success. Now, guys, this success didn't come with just a few months of work. This is years of putting in reps into the market. I journal every single day. I have a pre-market plan every single day. I know what to expect, and I'm never chasing a trade. I know exactly where I want to enter. But if you guys enjoyed the video, I'm going to have all of my links down below. You guys can follow me on IG. I've been posting every single day there. Trying to post more consistent on YouTube, Telegram. Just keeping up to date with you guys. I absolutely love you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.